Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ritchie Roundup. I'm the green-eyed patriot, America's coolest conservative, T.J. Ritchie. Ooh, my screen locked up for a second. What is that about? All right, I know you're checking out this cool hat that I'm wearing. This is the brand new T.J. Ritchie Show hat. You can own one for yourself. It is available at tjritchie.com. Just go on there and then you'll see a little thing click that says merch or merchandise. There are two places you can click and you can get it right there. Please purchase the hat to feed my wife. She's huge. She needs to eat. She's a big old woman. Need to eat. Um, Now look, I haven't had a hat for any of my merchandise stuff because I'm particular about my hats that I wear, and I want to make sure that it would be a hat that I would wear. And this one I wear all the time. It's a Richardson 112 style trucker hat. Very popular style of hat. And and I like it. So you should get one, please. You'll love it. And if you don't, then give it to somebody else. No big deal. So what? Who cares? So what? Who cares? All right, a little something that is not so serious tonight for the Ritchie Roundup. This is a story out of Scotland. There's a man there making headlines after telling a court that he needs his pet bearded dragon by his side to complete his sentence. His name's Terry O'Shea. Is that not a Scottish name for your at right there? Terry O'Shea. Oh, it's Terry. Terry O'Shea, you say. He's 38 years old and he was convicted of dangerous driving. Over here, we call that reckless driving, driving recklessly. But before starting his required meetings with social workers, his lawyer identified his bearded dragon, Mishu, as an emotional support animal. Oh. Here's what Terry said, quote, "We don't go anywhere without each other." And apparently it's because Mishu helps prevent him from getting agitated. The court has delayed sentencing while psychiatric reports are completed, and there's no word yet on whether Mishu will officially be allowed to attend. Okay, so here's the thing. You don't need a psych eval to determine that this guy needs some help. He needs to be um, in some sort of advanced therapy. Mainly because of the way he says this. He doesn't say, "I don't go anywhere without my bearded dragon," which, by the way, that sounds kind of vulgar in and of itself. He said, "We don't go anywhere without each other." Now, once you start talking about an animal in that context, then you are off your rocker. As if the animal could go anywhere without him and would choose to do it. You know what I mean? Like they make the conscious decision to say, "Oh, well, I'm Mishu, the bearded dragon, and I'm going to go to the store without Terry today." The bearded dragon can't do that. The bearded dragon either goes off on its own or Terry takes the bearded dragon wherever he goes. But for a man to say, "We don't go anywhere without each other," and you're talking about a damn lizard, then you don't need to just be going to social workers during the day to fulfill some sort of court ordered um, sentence or program because of reckless driving. You need your head examined and you need to be on medication or something to clear you up to get you to where you're not crazy. All of this emotional support animal crap. Everybody knows that it's abused and it's taken way too far. There used to be seeing eye dogs. That was it. You had you had blind people, and some of them had seeing eye dogs, and some didn't. But that was it. Any pets that were allowed in businesses, restaurants, whatnot, only seeing eye dogs were allowed. That was it. Now, I have done a lot of work with special needs children in my time. I used to run a charity called Ace and TJ's Grin Kids. It was for kids who were terminally ill and chronically disabled. So I'm not saying that the only type of service animal that is needed is just for blind people. I get it. I'm not saying that. But a bearded dragon, a damn lizard is not a support animal that should keep you from doing your probation, whatever, uh, you know, sentence that you're supposed to carry out. There shouldn't be, no reptiles should be allowed on the support animal list. I'm sorry. Call me old fashioned if you want, but reptiles should not be on emotional support animal lists. You shouldn't be able to show up and say, "This is my emotional support snake." No amphibians either. This is my emotional support frog. No, it's not. Get out of here and take, the bullfrog with you. This is my emotional support pufferfish. No, I don't think so. But we start caving to all of this stuff a long time ago, and now it's gotten out of hand. You get on a plane and somebody's sitting there with a peacock, and they're going to freak out if you don't take the peacock away from them. You start catering to this, and you start pandering to these people, and that's when it gets out of hand. Now, I know that maybe a lot of these people think that they need these crazy animals to be there for them or they're going to freak out. Well, then instead of saying, okay, you can have an animal, you can have an emotional support chicken, somebody should have said, no, we got to cure your dependency on the chicken. We got to figure out why you think you got to have a chicken with you all the time to keep you from freaking out. That's the solution. Not give them a chicken. It's like those people in San Francisco back in the 90s, these do-gooder liberals. They wanted to help the homeless. What do? They bought them shopping carts. Okay, good job. Don't don't take them and clean them up and get them off drugs and get them off alcohol to where they're employable. Go give them a shopping cart to help them be homeless. That's the thing with these crazy support animals. Don't fix the problem as to why somebody is emotionally attached to a chicken. Just give them a chicken. You know what we need to do? Instead of helping this person realize they don't need a chicken to live their life happily or to keep from freaking out in public and trying to hurt themselves or others, you know what we need to do? We need to give them a chicken. Let them have a chicken on the bus. Let them have a chicken on the plane. That's what we need to do. Stupid. You got some guy showing up in court with a damn lizard. We don't go anywhere without each other. No, you don't go anywhere without that lizard because you're crazy. Something in your head, if you're not lying, he may just be lying, trying to keep from having to do his sentence. But if he's not lying, then something's wrong with him up in the head. Figure out why you think you got to have a lizard with you. Fix that problem. Get rid of the lizard or leave it at home in the little aquarium or whatever you do, wherever you keep a stupid lizard, and go on about your business. That's what you need to do. All right, look at that. I'm solving problems in US America and in Scotland. Is there no limit to my brain power? I don't think there is. I don't, I don't think there is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, make sure you go listen to all my other podcasts and the radio show and buy this hat, please. And why do I keep freezing up on the camera? I need to buy a new camera. That's what I need to buy, or some new internets. All right. So as long as I'm not frozen right now, let me go ahead and bid you farewell. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow.